Happy Saturday. Starting the vlog in the car again. Classic. If you are new here, hello, my name is Alex, and if you are not new here, thanks for coming back. I am on a mission for a summer dress. I went through a phase where I threw out all of my dresses, all of my skirts, even most of them for work. I kept a couple, oh, just in case I have to go to a conference. No. I also got rid of anything with a heel other than my platform boots from Steve Madden. I freaking love those. Do I have any other heels? I don't think so, but I'm considering wedges. So I don't know what this is. I'm going through a phase where now I want to have a little bit more feminine stuff. So I'm just going to get one dress. I'm going to go see if I can find something. But I want something that is mid-length and a cool tone color. Someone park next to me and they can see that I'm recording myself. I'm embarrassed. I'm gonna go, but I'll try on dresses with you guys inside. Okay. This is as far back as my seat goes. It's a little crooked, but I'm balancing the phone on the dash. Okay, so I ended up getting one of the dresses and then some shirts. Oops. So the dress that you guys saw, this one, I got this one. It's a little short, I think, but I don't know if it's short because I think it's short because I haven't worn dresses in a while, or if it's objectively short. So, planning on wearing this with my white Vans, little tinnies. Okay, the shirts that I got, I did not try the shirts on. Okay. This one, I think this one is cute. I would have much rather had it in blue, but green will do. I'm gonna try them on, or try these shirts on when I get home. This one is the perfect blue-green color, blue-green-gray color for my skin tone and stuff. But it's a little boxy, so I'm planning on wearing this to work. So I'm trying to get lighter work shirts so I don't have to worry about the southern heat. So this one is blue. It has a little tie. It's also boxier and very lightweight and soft. And oh yeah, one more. This is just a shirt for me to wear around the house. This one is also super soft. I saw the color and I was like, okay, let me look at this. And then when I touched it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is going home with me. It is so soft. And it's the perfect color for me. So yep, got those. I also found this snack. I'm trying to get the tag off so you can see the label. What time is it? I wasn't in there very long. I'm sitting in the car without the AC, and it's chilly outside, kind of like spring weather, but getting a little greenhouse effect in the car. I'm a little toasty. A crunchy, salty snack. It says that it is flavored like elote, which is Mexican street corn. So, do I want to try it now? I haven't had lunch yet. Let's just try it. Oh, it looks like Gardettos. It smells like Gardettos too. It does not smell like it's flavored like street corn at all. Okay. Here's a piece of corn. It tastes like popcorn. Just like salted popcorn. Okay, let's try these little crunchy pieces. That tasted like a Cheeto. They also have these little flat things. I don't know what this is. That one was good. Oh, that one says it was a sesame chip. Okay, so I'm missing two. A corn stick and a fiery hot corn chorito. Let's see if I can find them. I'm guessing this is the fiery hot. It's the only one that's red in the bag. Not fiery hot, but it does taste like a flaming hot Cheeto. There's supposed to be another one in here. One that actually looks like a Cheeto, but I don't see it. Oh, maybe this is it? I think this is it. But that doesn't look like a Cheeto. It doesn't look like the front of the pack. Okay. Why'd I eat it like that? And that just tastes like a Frito with cheese on it. Okay. I need to eat real food. Let's go home. Memorial Day here in the US, and I am headed to Lowe's. I don't know what it is, but oh, also another vlog clip in the car. Yes, I know, queen of vlogging in the car. What was I gonna say? Oh, I don't know what it is, but I have such a motivation to make the yard look cute right now. I don't know how to describe it. Like, I want to do decorative landscaping in some areas, like not functional stuff at all. I just want it to look super cute. Like when people come in, or me, like when I come home from work, I want to be like, oh, a grandma lives here. That's what I want. I want people to think that I'm 84. So I'm heading to Lowe's right now. I got some stuff off Amazon. It'll be here Wednesday. And I'm heading to Lowe's right now so I can grab stuff to finish off decorating the fire pit area. And I also want to do something around the mailbox so I don't have to weed eat around it anymore. So gonna do that. And then I also got like double pronged shepherd's hooks to put at different places around the house, and then hang up hanging plants and wind chimes. What else did I get? I got hummingbird houses. Oh, little bird. Oh my gosh. So the other day I was outside on the porch. What was I even doing? Reading, maybe? I don't know. But I saw, so that baby bird nest that I insert clips of every now and then in vlogs, I saw their first flight and I caught it on video. Granted, it's not a very good video because it was just on my phone and I didn't do a very good job of tracking them, but I got to see them in real life, like take their first flight. One of the baby birds, it went from 5 to 2. So I don't know if the other ones are like just not flying yet or they didn't hatch. I don't know what happened. Anyway, the first baby bird did so well. He flew all the way across the yard and made it to the tree where his parents or parent was chirping at him. And then the second baby bird, he was like trying to muster up his confidence and he was over there like flapping and hopping around. And then when he finally took off to go straight across the yard, I don't know what happened, but he just started like going to the left and then he ended up like running into the garage. But then Alex got him out of the flower bed, and after he like hopped out of the flower bed and across the driveway, he like got going enough to fly to where his family was. So anyway, they're fine. They are like kind of flying around where their nest is right now, like sitting on the little, that sun thing, the wind thing. I don't even know what it's called. Anyway, oh my gosh, I'm talking for so long. We gotta go to Lowe's. Lowe's. I hope Lowe's is even open today because it's a holiday. Got everything in the car. Those bags of stones are deceptively heavy. And I think I need more than what I got. But we'll see. Prototype of what this will look like, and then imagine little pebbles there. So I'm also going to do this around the mailbox, but in a curved pattern, not a square. Okay, what do we think? It needs to settle a little bit, but it's about to rain, so it should. Not bad for like 15 minutes. Let's see how it settles and then we can fix it. Alrighty, one little project down, a few more to go. It is 11:30-ish, I think. I don't think it's noon yet. I am eating falafels and rice. I'm gonna take my pills. I'm gonna watch Outlander for a little bit. And Babe's going to get his hair cut, so I won't have the car. But I need to figure out how I'm going to hide the well in our yard. I'll show you guys later, and then you guys can help me figure out what to do. I'm gonna look on Pinterest. Somebody has to have ideas on how to hide a well. I was thinking of just making it a little bird feeding area. Might do that. We'll see. If you have ideas, let me know. Good morning and happy Wednesday. I have two stories for you guys, but first, there's going to be a lot of noise in the background because it's around 8 a.m. and people are headed to work, so you're going to hear a lot of cars. Okay, that unnecessarily proved my point. I'm going to start with the not funny one, and then I'll talk about the funny one. So yesterday, I was in the office. I get home from work, and so Alex has a blood pressure monitor, and his blood pressure his diastolic had been at 180 for 2 days, probably longer, but 2 days since he had been monitoring. So we were like, okay, time to go to the ER. So we went to the ER yesterday. We left maybe around like 6, a little bit before 6, and we got home. Well, like we stopped to get food after we had to go to the grocery store because everything was closed. And then we got home maybe around like 11 or 10:30 or something. Past my bedtime, either way. So yeah, went to the ER and I was not the patient. So he is fine. He got a temporary prescription for blood pressure medication. They did like blood work, different types of blood work, EKG. Yeah, it was really weird. So I was kind of concerned because 180, like anything above 180 is a hypertensive crisis, and you you definitely should go to the ER, and like your heart will just destroy your organs at that point. So he's okay now. They discharged him, like there was no risk of heart attack or stroke, so we just went home. Anyway, that's a lot of details. He's fine. Okay, so we get home really late. It's past my bedtime. This is story number 2. And so I'm planning, I'm like, all right, gonna work from home Wednesday today, and I'm gonna sleep in until like the last possible moment so I'm not super tired today. So in my head I was like, okay, I'm gonna wake up like half an hour before I actually have to sign on and work. Plenty of time for me to like quickly get ready for my day, get Rosie and the cats ready for their day, get them breakfast, make my coffee. Like half an hour should be fine. At 6:50 this morning, I hear knocking at the front door. So my first thought, because it's light outside, the sun had already risen, is I'm like, oh my God, I super slept in, somehow didn't hear my alarm. Excuse me. And the neighbor kid is like knocking on the door for something. And I was like, crap. So I went to a different room, like I got out of bed, went to a different room, peeked out the window to see who it was first, because I'm not just going to answer the door, especially at 6:50 in the morning. And I didn't see anybody. I was like, okay. And then there wasn't a car or truck or anything in the driveway, nothing parked on the road. I was like, okay, this is weird. I started like quietly walking around the house, getting the animals ready. I was like, well, I'm awake now. And I hear the knocking again. But this time it doesn't really sound like knocking. It sounds like a hammer, like someone is hammering something. And our house has a lot of wood. It's an old historic home. And I was like, what the fuck? So I look out the window and I see nothing again, but I can see where the sound is coming from. So I'm like, okay, I'm freaked out. My dumbass, I was like, what should I do? I did the dumb shit that like every white person in every horror movie does. They just go explore. Why would I do that? I grab the dog. I go outside. I hear the knocking again. I walk around the porch. I go to where the knocking is. I look below the porch. I look on the roof. As soon as I like look at the spot where the knocking is at the door, it stops. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I go back inside. Maybe like 30-40 minutes pass. I don't open the windows. I keep the blinds shut because I'm like freaking out at this point. I'm like, what do I do? Like, do I wake Alex up? I didn't want to because I don't, like, he had a rough evening. We were at the ER. He's tired. He needs to sleep. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna wake Alex up. Do I call 911? I mean, no, because I just heard knocking. I didn't see anything. 30-40 minutes pass. I hear it again. I'm like, all right. I grab the dog. I go outside. The knocking is like louder and more frequent, like a faster pace this time. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm freaking out. So I go around to the side of the porch because that's what you do when you're scared. Oh, this is so stupid. So I go to explore. Clearly I'm just like bound to get murdered. So I don't see anything again. And then I realize like the sound is coming from the roof. And in my head, I'm like, someone is on the roof? Like, why would someone be on the roof? So I walk back in the other direction on the property to look up on the roof. And as I do that, I see a woodpecker. So I spent 45 minutes of my morning scared as hell of a woodpecker. And now listening to the sound back on the video, I'm like, clearly that was a woodpecker. What the hell? Like, clearly that sounded like a woodpecker. No one is on our roof hammering anything. What a morning. What a morning. I almost didn't even make myself coffee after that. I was like, well, that's enough adrenaline for me. A freaking woodpecker. All right, I know that I'm not the greatest storyteller. A woodpecker, man. I thought a woodpecker was a person trying to get in the house. A woodpecker. That is so embarrassing. That is so embarrassing. I'm gonna go work. Gonna wrap this vlog up. It's Friday afternoon and I realized that I did not put an ending to this vlog, so here we are. And I figured I would film in front of Ferguson because you guys haven't seen Ferguson in a while. He's getting so many new leaves and he's trying to attach himself to the wall, so I need to figure out how to hold him up. So I'm looking like at the screen because I am recording on a different phone and it looks like I'm very like pink but also desaturated. I don't know, this is weird. I didn't change the settings yet. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this week's vlog. I know it was a little bit of a mismatch, mishmash? What's the word? Anyway, I am going to go do some yard work. I'm gonna test out the cooling vest, so you will see this clip in next week's vlog. Well, I asked you guys if you wanted the piercing video or the vlog uploaded for tomorrow, and it is a straight 50-50 split. So I'm gonna do the vlog tomorrow. Let's do the piercing one next week, and then let's do the vlog from this weekend the weekend after. Let's do that. Okay. So glad that I could plan this out with you guys. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I really hope that I see you guys in the next one. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Bye!